Evening, Tiny Truckers. Welcome back to True North RC Garage Talk with Adam and myself.
Hey guys.
We've got some really cool stuff to talk about today, and I mean, a lot of people have been waiting for some of this news, so you're finally going to get it. First, I want to remind everybody to go on Facebook and search out the True North RC Crawl Series page that Adam has just put up.
Yep.
It's going to keep everybody informed on what's going on, where the crawls are, and with what groups and what shops are getting involved. Also a place for you guys to post those awesome pictures and videos that
Yeah,
they take.
I'll put a link down below in the description. If you are looking, it's True North RC Sunday Crawl Series, which kind of is what we're here to talk to you guys about, to explain what's going on. So I think back in November or October?
Father's Day last year. Are we talking same thing?
No, I think for the Crawl Series, we started it up last November.
Yes.
And, we kind of were sitting around one day and we were like, we aren't crawling that often anymore. And we got to chit-chatting and we said, you know what? I think part of the problem was we needed to organize the crawls and so forth. So we started last year in November, and essentially what the Crawl Series is no more than we pick a Sunday a month. We pick an area to crawl.
Yep.
9 times out of 10 we have a host, which has been fantastic. Yep. Some of them have been the hobby shops. Other hosts have been local crawl groups. Yep. And we go out to their favorite crawling places. We advertise it, make sure we get a good crowd. And exactly. I think on average we're 50 to 60 trucks.
Yeah. It's been awesome. Like originally when we started talking about this, there was an incident on a trail where a fellow RCer wasn't welcomed very well by another group of RCers. So it got Adam and I talking and thinking and going, we got into this hobby for the community and for the people. I mean, my best friends in my life, family, I have met through this hobby. So we wanted to get back to the grassroots of it all, and why we do it, and why we get to go out and enjoy these trucks and with amazing people.
Absolutely.
And the first one we did, we were amazed at how many people came from far areas and new people.
Windsor.
Just
everywhere.
And we've had such a fantastic time. So now to the root of this video is we've had a lot of questions about Warsaw 2023. Last year was absolutely amazing. We had the best weekend ever, best day ever.
Yep.
And we are going to do it again this year, but there's a few changes. So this year, True North will be hosting it.
Yep.
It will be a True North Crawl Series event. This will not be flagged trails. There will be semi-groomed trails. We're going up there with some friends and with GCM Racing to work on the trails a couple of days before, but there will be no flags. There'll be no scoring on the trails. We're doing a crawl series, so it's just come and have fun. Couple of things we're going to touch base on. There will be a True North Show and Shine.
Absolutely. First one we've been able to host.
First one we've been able to host.
Excited.
So build those trucks, because you've got guys like Super Scale and Mutter Putter and Scale Town and Mr. Moffat himself that are going to bring the show. So you guys need to build those trucks and come. There will be 1 to 10 scale trophies available for the winners, but that is it.
Yeah.
The other thing that we need to touch base on is camping. So I'll let Adam fill you in on that.
Yeah, so remember, this isn't a full-on comp. It's going to be a Sunday Crawl Series, even though we're going to be hosting it on a Saturday. We'll have dates and everything below the description in the video, but it's going to be Father's Day weekend. So what we're going to do a little different this year on the camping side is, some of us are going to be camping at a group site only because there's a group of us going. The group site's not going to be open to everybody, so we are encouraging people, if you want to come out and camp, to come out and camp. You do need to reserve your own campsite from Warsaw themselves. I think camping registration opens April 1st or 3rd.
April 3rd.
So keep your eye out for that. But like we said, this isn't going to be a full-on event. It's going to be a Sunday Crawl Series, just more fun. We want people to come out. We don't want people to feel pressured. We don't want people to feel like they have to invest hundreds of dollars into a ticket. This is a free entry event.
You want to touch your truck, you don't lose points because there's no points.
Absolutely. It's a free entry event. You're going to have to pay your gate fees to Warsaw. But, we want to get everybody out. We want to get everybody excited. We're not sure what other events will be going on this year. So even if we have a semi-gathering here, that'll be great.
Yep.
Good to see everybody out there again.
I think we're going to have a lot of tiny truckers coming out. There was a couple things we did last year that you're still going to see this year. We are going to have the gallery, the show and shine.
Yes.
The puller tractor.
Yep.
So there is going to be a pulling event. Now, there's going to be a couple of rules this year. There will be no 6x6 competition, so no 6x6s hooking up to it. It must be 1 to 10 scale. So there will be a Lexan class. There'll be a hard body class that is just going to be for fun.
Yep.
But then there's going to be an outlaw puller class. So to be in that class and try to win the little tiny trophy, you must build a scale puller vehicle. Doesn't matter if it's tractor, doesn't matter if it's a truck, doesn't matter if it's a transport truck, but it must resemble a scale pulling vehicle.
Yeah. So think pulling tires, think, a vehicle that has that rake to it, big tire, little tire, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive.
Weight on the front.
Weight on the front,
Yep.
No weight on the front, but build something cool. So we've got probably 4 or 5 puller trucks amongst ourselves
Yep,
and our
yep,
friends
yep.
that we know of. So if you're not familiar, it's going to be cool to see all this as well. And like we said, it's very informal. We just want everybody to get together and have fun, and if we can get a good turnout and a good positive response, maybe next year the event grows a little bit and we can do something a bit different.
Well, and the nice thing about it is we have the special guest GCM Racing, so Dana and Chris will be there, and they're not going to be working this time. So you're going to get to trail with them. You're going to get to talk to them about their builds, and you're going to get expert advice on how to do certain things with your truck. So they're going to be on the trails all day just like yourselves. So make sure you say hi.
That'll be different for them, eh?
Oh yeah, I think they're really looking forward to actually just going and having fun, and not having to put into the hours and hours and hours of work these events take.
Dana, you better start exercising on the treadmill, because you're usually the one sitting behind the table at the booth and not walking around. So we expect to see you out there all day long.
And I mean, we're going to have some amazing builders for the gallery, and I can't wait. There was a lot of new guys last year that had some really cool stuff on their trucks, so I can't wait to see it again this year. So we will be there all weekend. We will be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The actual trails will be open. You cannot go on any of the hiking trails with your tiny trucks. We will have the availability to the trails that we used last year, which is plenty of trails.
Yes.
We might do a night run for fun. Not sure yet. But it's going to be a weekend of just enjoying company, enjoying tiny trucks, and having some fun.
Yeah, so if you're planning on coming out, just keep that in mind. Like we said, you'll pay a gate fee to the Warsaw when you get there. This is just a typical True North event, so we don't charge any fees, anything like that.
Yep.
We want everybody to come out. If you're seasoned, come on out. If you're brand new, come on out. Have some fun with us. It will be, again, the June Father's Day weekend.
Yep.
The date's posted below, so take a look at that. We hope to see you guys out there.
One last thing that we need to address is parking.
Yep.
So when it comes to parking, the only issue we had last year is a lot of people were driving up and parking by the bathrooms and showers. That is not allowed.
No.
If you come to the event as a camper, your vehicle must stay on your campsite, and you will have to trail up to the get-together area. If you come as a day camper, or a day tripper, sorry, not a day camper, you're going to have to park down by the beach and walk up.
Yep.
Or talk to somebody that's at the event that's camping, and they can pick you up and bring you to their campsite, and then you can walk from there. But there is absolutely zero parking up at the upper group sites or bathrooms.
We just have to respect the rule.
Yeah.
Warsaw is no longer privately owned. It's under the Otonabee Conservation. So new owners, new rules, but we'll respect the rules because we want to go there and trail.
And they treat us awesome.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They treat us
100%.
great. So hopefully every year we can have a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
So get those campsites booked. April 3rd it starts. Be Father's Day weekend. Let's fill that place up with tiny trucks.
Absolutely. So like we said, we hope to see you there. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast.
Let's have fun. Let's have fun.
See you guys.
Keep the tires down.